What's going on YouTube? Is your boy Jay, aka Marv. It is Thursday. We are live. We are here, live and direct, ready to talk about wrestling. Get into the figures. We're going to be unboxing tonight, and also happy pre-celebration, happy Halloween. Because as we all know, tomorrow it is October 31st, Halloween. All the girls and ghouls get to come out and be somebody else and trick or treat and have fun. And hope as long as it's positive vibes, because a lot of people take Halloween to a different level, if you know what I'm saying. A couple of years ago, we had the incidents with the clowns. I was ready to bash clowns in the head. It's always something, especially with a lot of things that have been going on in this world that we live in. Can never take it too lightly. But yeah, we're here. It is Thursday. Hope everybody's doing well. Corona Free is where to be. Hope everybody's enjoying their week, heading into the weekend. Tomorrow is Friday Night SmackDown. Also, I got a little Halloween party going on for my daughter, so SmackDown's gonna be on hold until the party's over. But I'm excited. We're here tonight. We got also Saturday. We got Saturday night main event. Peacock, may I add, for what, $10 a month? Lovely, instead of $30 for commercials and overhyped PLEs. Sorry, Dr. E, I'm just being real. As a fan, gotta be honest. Like, I love the fact that the company's doing good, and I'm always gonna say that. I love the fact that the company's doing good. I love the fact that the company's doing, great, making money wise. But boy, being a WWE wrestling fan will cost you $1,000 and change now. Before, you would spend that if you wanted to. Now you gotta spend it. I'm gonna say. I'll be honest with you, I'm a big fan, but ever since WWE went over to ESPN, I haven't really been watching PLEs. The last PLE that I watched, I'm gonna be honest, was, if I'm mistaken, I believe Clash of Champions. Excuse me, what am I saying? Clash of Champions. Let me see. What was the last PLE that I watched on WWE? My mind just went black. I said Clash of Champions. I'm like, what am I talking about? Come on, Instagram, help me out with my posts. Where is it at? Crown Jewel, sorry. I knew something with a C. Crown Jewel. And that pay-per-view, honestly, that PLE paid off. It was worth watching. Just the whole John Cena versus AJ Styles thing already had me hooked. That match between John Cena and AJ Styles was, and I don't mean no pun intended, but it was definitely phenomenal. They both put on a show, even though AJ Styles got the short end of the stick that night. They both put on a show, and you can definitely see that match paid off in AJ Styles' favor, because after that match, AJ Styles ended up winning the tag team championship with Dragon Lee. That's pretty dope. I'm not promoting Coca-Cola. I'm just drinking it. But yes, I love Coca-Cola. I have to say that. I shouldn't be drinking it. But once in a blue, I like to have me a little 20 ounce or a can, But I have to go back to drinking my flavored seltzer water. Is it flavored seltzer water or not seltzer water? Because seltzer water, we all know, it's not the great taste. It's the other one. But yeah, like I said, I'm excited for the weekend. We got Halloween, we got SmackDown, we got Saturday night main event. So I'm excited for the weekend because we all know we got what? Jey Uso versus CM Punk for the undisputed. No, excuse me, not for the undisputed, for the World Heavyweight Championship. We have Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre for the undisputed championship. We got Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill for the Women's Championship. And honestly speaking, even though I feel like Triple H is gonna once again not pull the trigger, not pull the trigger, but like, I don't know. I feel like Jade is not gonna win, and I want Jade to win. That's the reason why I'm upset. I want Jade to win. Nothing against Tiffany. I want Jade to win because at the end of the day, I feel like even though a lot of fans say that Jade's not ready because she's overhyped or whatever the case may be, I'm not saying this because I like Jade Cargill. I think she's a phenomenal wrestler, even though she's been a little bit, and I'm not gonna say rusty, but I feel like she's been under a lot of pressure dealing with WWE to the point where now that she's doubting herself, but in a way it's like she's holding back because she's around so much talent, that she's like probably overwhelmed. But man, Jay's something else. Jay, when she gets upset, you see that fire in her, and she don't play. We seen what happened when she got her eyebrows split. That didn't stop her. So like I said, Jay Cargill, like, being that she held it down in AEW and she was TBS Women's Champion for roughly almost a year. I feel like, even though that has nothing to do with WWE, but just the fact that she was able to hold down the championship down for that long, and then, passing it on to oh my god, that's another wrestler that I love from AEW. But yeah, it's like I say, I would like Jay Cargill to win on Saturday Night's Main Event against Tiffany Stratton. Even though I love Tiffany Stratton, she's an awesome wrestler. She's a great superstar. She's a great women's champion. She's been holding down the championship for a while. I feel like, I don't know. I just want to see Jay with the championship. I would like to see Jay with the championship. I just feel like it's time, She's been with WWE going roughly on a year or two. And even though it hasn't gone her way, we've seen what happened when she was with Bianca Belair, and we've seen a lot of botches here and there. But it's like I said, I feel like she's just holding back because she's surrounded by so much talent that is not the same when she was in AEW. She felt unstoppable because she was doing so good against everybody else. But now that she's around, excuse me. Now that she's around all this talent and all these great, superstars of WWE, I feel like she's holding back. I really feel like Jay Cargill is holding back, but I really hope that, coming Saturday, she's going in there against Tiffany Stratton one more time. I believe this is the third time they face off. I would like Jay to come out, no pun intended, on top as women's champion. For some reason, I feel like she is going to win because that little leg injury they're having with Tiffany and her. I feel like it's overhyped in a way, even though it looked like it hurt. But I feel like that's going to be the way to win the match. That's going to be the storyline. Tiffany's not 100%. Or it could play in Jay's favor, or it could play against her. It could be like, oh, Tiffany's not 100%. Jay beats her. Oh, Tiffany's not 100%, but she still beats Jay. It's like, you don't know what to expect. Excuse me. But like I said, I really hope that, she wins. So my money's on Jay. A lot of people's like, oh, you crazy for that. My money's on Jay. IC Championship, Dominic Mysterio versus Penta versus Rusev. My money's on Dominic, bro. Come on. Dominic Mysterio all the way. I just feel like if Dominic is going to lose that championship to somebody, yes, I'm putting on some gloves right now because I got some stuff that I got from my basement that I found the other day. I posted a video on Instagram, so I don't know how many of you guys follow me here on Instagram also. And if you don't, shame on you because that's why I put all the good stuff, but I'm not live. So check me out on Instagram at your boy Marv Wrestling Collectibles. But let me show you guys what I got here. Came across some wrestling figures that I had in my basement. Here we have Series 21 SummerSlam Edition Rey Mysterio, all in silver. Wasn't really too crazy about this figure, I'm gonna be completely honest. But something about Rey Mysterio that I love, man. I love Rey Mysterio. I've been a big Rey Mysterio fan since I was a kid. And just to see him, still doing his thing and holding it down. Like, yeah, shout out to Rey Mysterio. SummerSlam Edition basic figure. What else we got here? Oh, wow, look at this. Fan Central Kmart. Wow, Kmart. Fans included. Fan sign included. Triple H. I remember my coworker got me this. I was working at family that other time. My coworker Danny, shout out to Danny, I think it was. Yep, Danny got me this WWE figure here. Danny or Beth, one of them. At the end of the day, I appreciate it. They know I was into wrestling. They know I was, collecting stuff. So shout out to. Let's see what else we got here. Oh man, look at this. Forgot all about this. Here we have Macho Man Randy Savage, Masters of the WWF Universe. Forgot all about these figures. That's crazy. What else we have here? Oh wow, another Masters of the WWE Universe. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Heroic Master of Dragons. That's crazy. I mean, when these came out, I wasn't too sure how to feel about these, but being the fact that they reminded me so much of He-Man and it had to do with wrestling, I was like, why not? Why not? Here we have Goldberg also. What else? Oh wow. Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch, the man. That's crazy. I forgot that I had these. Here we have, wow, Stephanie McMahon. 6 figures, I have to say. And here we have, wow, here we go. Hot Rod. Rowdy Piper. So I got this wave here, which is Becky Lynch, Macho Man Randy Savage, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, and Rowdy Piper. This one is Stephanie McMahon, Ultimate Warrior, and Kane and Goldberg. So I got Stephanie and Goldberg from this wave. Becky Lynch, Steamboat, Dragon, and Goldberg are from one wave. So I at least got one completed wave. Yeah, pretty dope because honestly speaking, I had no idea that I had a completed wave. What else we have here? We have a Stone Cold Steve Austin pop. What? Give me a hell yeah. Stone Cold Steve Austin pop. Yes, I collect Funko Pops. Not as much as before, but I definitely love me. We got Edge here. On this day, I see clearly. We got Drew McIntyre. And who's this here? Oh man, look who we. Oh, this is perfect. This right here is perfect. So, I'm debating on going next month because I always treat myself for Comic-Con. I didn't go last year because, last year my brother passed away. Well, not passed away. I say passing away because it makes it easy to, I don't know, I guess accept. But my brother got killed last year, and I wasn't able to go to Comic-Con because, I had to go to my brother's funeral. So, this year I really want to go to Comic-Con because my voice cracked when I talk to my brother. I wanna be able to meet Ric Flair, and it's funny how I found his Ric Flair pop, which is pretty fire because it's rare. So if I was to meet Ric Flair, I haven't signed something like this. I want to meet Ric Flair because he's, I believe, 76 years old, 77. And when you're at that age, God bless him, because Ric Flair, man, like the Nature Boy, been around for years, and the fact that he's still doing his thing and still kicking, the blessing. God bless Ric Flair. I want to meet Ric Flair. I also want to meet the icon Sting, because why not? It's Sting, and I usually treat myself for my birthday. And this year's been a little rough. I'm not gonna say here like this year's been a little rough with everything, trying to put food in the house, bill wise, But I also look at things differently. Like a lot of people, it's like, yeah, but you know what? You only live once. You only live once. And we all go through so much things daily. And we all go through some things sometimes that we just keep to ourselves. And we go through things that we battle with daily, and emotions and depression and all this stuff. And it's like, I work very hard to take care of my bills and, keep a roof over my head and be able to push forward every day. And I'm not in the same shoes I was in a couple of years ago, where I was making a certain amount of money, where I was, stable. So long story short is like, what I'm trying to say is that tomorrow's never promised. Tomorrow's never promised. So it's like, you could save money and do all this stuff and whatever, but tomorrow's never promised. And a lot of my friends that I know didn't get to do certain things they wanted to do because certain lifestyles they chose, and certain things they decided to do that unfortunately they're no longer here with us. And it's like, I look at things like that and I'm like, regardless of what I go through, it's like, I believe in God and I leave my faith in God. I'm not perfect. I'm not a saint. Okay? I'm not gonna say him, but like, I'm perfect. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, just like everybody else. But it's like, you only live once. And it's like, it's hard to try to like walk away from things that you grew up idolizing, like Sting. Sting is one of my favorite wrestlers besides Hulk Hogan. We all know that Sting and Hulk Hogan are two icons. Ric Flair is another icon. And it's like, to have the opportunity to meet these people all in one day, when tomorrow's never promised, it's like, I have to do this. And I'm waiting financially on some money that's supposed to be coming in for me. Still waiting on that, but I got feedback, so it feels I'm a little bit more easy. I did get some feedback from the company, and hopefully everything does turn out my way and I get to do what I want to do. Because like I said, man, I do, I take care of my bills. I make sure everything is paid, and I stay broke all the time just to make sure that everything is good. So it's like, once I would like to just treat myself and be able to do something for my birthday. It's my 42nd birthday this next month. I'm turning 42, excuse me. I'm turning 42. And it's like, I don't know when, one day I'm going to be able to, how you say that? I don't know one day I'm going to wake up the next day, So it's like, I try to do as much as I can, even though I don't do as much as before. I really don't, honestly speaking. Like, I really can't. It's hard. I'm trying to get a second job and everything, but that's hard too. And then if I do find a second job, I gotta, balance all that between seeing my daughter, working my job, taking care of the family. So it's hard, man. It's hard, But I thank God every day for my blessings and push forward every day, and thank Him for having patience with me, because I'm not perfect, and every day, I learn something new. It doesn't matter how old you get, you learn things every day. Even things that is hard to swallow and you see every day, but it's like, what can you do? You just have to accept things and say how certain people are, and just try to do your best to move forward. And I'm sick and tired of putting everybody else first and nobody sees that, and I'm always putting myself last. So hopefully everything works out in my favor, so I can either, go enjoy myself and go meet the icon Sting and also the legend, also icon Ric Flair. Because like I said, tomorrow's never promised. And that's something that I really would like to do for my 42nd birthday. For real. Something that I would definitely like to do. Excuse me real quick. Oh man, but yeah, excited about Saturday night's main event. Like I said earlier, it's on Peacock. on Peacock. So you know, any pay-per-view that's on Peacock is a good pay-per-view. Because we don't want to pay freaking $30 for commercials and over promoted PLEs. But yeah, I do collect Funko Pop. I actually have more Funko Pops over here. I try not to, mess my Funkos too much. But look, I got Big Bang Vader also. Like the Black Adam, aka The Rock. Like I said, I don't collect as much as Funko Pops as before. But I do got a nice, decent collection. Oh man, I even forgot I had this. Look at this. NWO, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Let's see what else. Look at that. What's up? What we have here, look at this. GameStop exclusive Mankind Funko Pop. That's crazy. Forgot that I had that. And look at this. We got Rocky Maivia, The Rock rookie Funko Pop. That's crazy. Let's see what else we have. Oh yeah, I forgot about these. These are actually metal die-cast figures. AJ Styles and Seth freaking Rollins. These figures feel solid. Like if you throw these figures at somebody, man, they're gonna have a concussion. Like a serious concussion. I wish I had Roman Reigns because that Roman Reigns figure looks fire. Sorry, Seth, nothing against you. My guy's Roman, Tribal Chief, baby, all day. But yeah, look at that. We got Rocky Maivia. We got Mankind. We got Black Adam, aka The Rock. We got Vader. We got Vader. Once again, we got the NWO, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Scott Hall, and Kevin Nash. That's fire. We got Drew McIntyre. We got Edge. We got Stone Cold Steve Austin. What? And we got the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Those of you joining us right now, and you guys are wondering why Marvel's got some gloves on looking like a dentist, it's because these figures and Funko Pops that I'm showing you guys was in my basement. So, basement do collect mold and debris and all that stuff. So, I want to make sure I don't get none of that stuff in my hands because some people react to it allergically. And I'm one of those people. So, I got to be safe because I am not trying to be all messed up. Hopefully, just showing you guys some figures that I came across in my basement that I forgot about. But yeah. And this one right here, I was saving for last, is actually my Daniel Bryan autograph WrestleMania Heritage Series. As you can see here, autograph figure by Bryan Daniel. Excuse me, by Daniel Bryan. You guys can see it right there. Daniel Bryan autograph figure. We also, like I said, got a Triple H figure. This was also in my basement. We have a Rey Mysterio figure. Then, like I said earlier, came across these. Goldberg, Stephanie McMahon, Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah. Becky Lynch. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And we got Roddy Piper. Like I said, I came across these in the basement. I was just like, nah, I forgot all about these. So I'm glad that I did go to the basement, because I was actually looking for something that has to do with Halloween. And I came across these. And I was like, wow, I forgot that I had these in my collection. But yeah. So glad that I went downstairs and decided to go through my stuff. Sorry about the noise in the background. My son's door is fighting with the wind. Makes the house sound like it's haunted. When I'm done with this live stream, I actually have to decorate my house because I'm having a Halloween party for my daughter tomorrow. Being the weather might be not be that great out here. Instead of being out in that weather with her, like we usually go every year, I'll let her mother do her thing with her, and then she could drop off with me. And me and my baby girl could have our Halloween party and have fun and, you know, try to do different things. Try to make it fun for her because she's 4 years old. Taking the gloves off. Gloves are literally off. Bring this over here. Excuse me real quick. But yeah, sorry. Show you guys those figures. Now, I want to talk about some past figures that I passed like in collecting. And the figures that I'm talking about is actually has kind of like, I kind of call them Halloween figs, even though they're not really Halloween figs. But I passed on these figures when they came out, and I'm talking about the WE Mattel Mutant series. What we had was it we had, I think it was Bray Wyatt as something like a lizard. We had Sting looking like a creature, like a scorpion creature, which honestly speaking, I'm a big Sting fan, and I even passed on that figure. I'm a Scorpio, and I even passed on that figure. That's what I gotta say. John Cena Silver Surfer thing, like you can't really see him. I wasn't feeling that either. I passed on that. The Star Stardust Alien, which was Cody Rhodes as an alien. I could imagine how much he hated that figure. I could imagine what he would do if somebody was to pull up to him in an autograph meet and greet, and they pull up that Mattel WWE Mutant Series, and they show Cody Rhodes that Stardust Alien figure. I'm sure he's gonna be like, "Are you fucking serious?" Oh man, make the Cody Rhodes come on in for like the dark version of Cody. Talking about figures, let's see what Ringside got going on, because I know they got a Halloween sale. This figure right here, I actually got a Boogeyman figure. I was looking for him because I actually have some of my figures here in front of me, which I wanted to show you guys. Some of my, I kind of call them like horror figures, even though they're not really horror figures, but we got here, you know, the man that started it all. We got Bray Wyatt. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. Let me in. Oh, you like that, huh? We got here the Fiend. Let me in. Let me in. And of course, we got the burnt version of the Fiend, which Randy Orton put to rest. Blood on the head. But yeah, we got the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, and the burnt Fiend. Then of course, following that, we got Buddy Matthews, aka Buddy, with his whole AEW look. Fire. Love the jacket. But yes, fire. Then of course we got Brody King. We got Brody. Got him with the handcuffs on, with the face paint, looking like a damn wolf. Look, yo, for real, he looked like the Wolfman with his beard and the face paint. Excuse me, guys. My neck is killing me. I think it's the weather. Oof. And of course, we got Kill Switch, aka Luchasaurus. Then of course we got Danhausen. Let's go. Then we got the devil himself, MJF. This wasn't really scary, but the fact that it was just a mystery. And of course, the man that's been terrorizing for WCW for years and taking it to the NWO, the Stinger himself. Sting. So yeah, some of my, like I said, not horror, but definitely like dark figures from WWE and AEW. And of course, you know, you got the Brothers of Destruction, Kane, and of course, The Undertaker himself. crazy how it sounds like it's bad outside right now. Sounds crazy outside right now. And also we have here, even though he wasn't, I don't know, he didn't wear no makeup and stuff like that. But this dude right here, just the fact that he was big and he would walk down the ramp and then he had the music playing in the background. Psycho Sid was a big, scary dude. He was so intense, so intense. He used to come out. He used to come out talking shit to himself, like getting himself hype. I used to be like, yo, bro, like that dude needs to calm down. But yeah, Psycho said I will never forget when he jumped from the top rope on WCW, broke his whole leg. I was like, ah! I was young, and I seen that match, and I was like, yo, I was like, how that big dude, that big, broke his. I was like, yo, it doesn't matter. Like right there, I was like, yo, it doesn't matter if you got muscles or not, bro. If your leg is gonna snap, your leg is gonna snap. And I was just like, bro, I've been seeing that on TV, and I was like, yo, what the F just happened? That's what I remember just saying that. I was just like, yo, what the F just happened? I was like, how my man go from being my man's ass to like looking spaghetti legs, being the face ass? I was like, yo, that is crazy. Yo, just thinking about it, I was like, yo, that was insane. Seeing Psycho Sid break his leg on live TV, WCW. Well, who was he fighting? Who was Psycho Sid fighting? Was it Scott Steiner? Who was Psycho Sid fighting when he broke his leg? Yeah, he was fighting Scott Steiner. That's crazy. Yo. He was fighting Scott Steiner. Yep. I remember that match. I was like, look at that. I'm talking about it. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Rest in peace, Psycho Sid. You know, never got to meet him. One of my favorite big mans in the ring. But that part right there with Psycho Sid broke his leg on live TV. I was like, yo. But, you know, that day, rest in peace, Psycho Sid. One of my favorite big mans in the ring. Always wanted to meet him. Didn't get the opportunity to meet him. Passed away a couple of years ago. You know, it's crazy. Well, since I already showed you guys some of these dark figure that I have from wrestling, from AEW and from WWE. I don't know if you guys have heard of these mini figures called what is it? Champs, WWE Champs. Walmart carries them, and I believe, I'm not too sure if I was the first person to post on my Instagram, but I think I was, and then I don't know, I just started seeing them everywhere. I already got 5 in my collection, missing a couple of more, but man, finding these little figures right here is fun, because there's 2 special editions. It's a Randy Orton and the John Cena. So far I got 5 out of the wave. I have to say I have 1 special edition, which I got lucky with, and I'm happy that I got who I got. I'm still looking for the second one because I see how it looks, and the special edition figure also for the WWE Champs figures, mini figures, which is the GOAT himself, Mr. 17-time you never seen before, John Cena. Gotta get me that. I did get the first special edition, which it was Randall Orton. This is fire. Was a little bit disappointed because it says you could wear the ring, but they forgot to mention that you can only wear the ring if you're a kid. Yes, sir. Scorpio season, brother. But yeah, you know, they forgot to mention that you can only wear the ring if you're a kid. Because if you're a grown ass man with some sausage fingers like me, it ain't happening. Hell no. Woo, losing circulation. But yeah, I got me one ultimate. I mean, not ultimate. I could wear it on my pinky. You know, I could wear it on my pinky. But you know, pinky baby. But these fingers right here, bro. These fingers right here, yeah. Like just wearing on my pinky, I lose circulation. Look, it's very like, yeah, like. So like I said, I was excited that I came across the special edition Randy Orton because I was like, oh man, I got the ring. So I wanted the ring. I was hyped about the ring, but I should have known the ring is for toddlers. I got me Randy special edition WWE Champs minifigures. If you guys haven't come across these in Walmart, go check them out. They're pretty fire. You pop, lock them, drop them. You pop and lock them. We got the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Cody was actually my first. We got the man himself. Yeah. LA Knight with the briefcase, still waiting for the championship title. WWE, stop playing with me. Give my man a shot, for real. We got the best in the world holding down the title. Holding down the ladder. And of course, we got the GOAT himself. But this is not a special edition, just a regular one. We got John Cena. Yeah. You know, LA Knight's birthday is actually Saturday. So, you know, LA Knight's a Scorpio too, man. So stop playing one man, LA Knight. And please get him that title. Honestly speaking, they fumbled the opportunity to make LA Knight a champion on his birthday, bro. That would have been so fire if LA Knight would have won that Battle Royal on Monday Night Raw. And we would have seen LA Knight versus CM Punk for the title. LA Knight wins and beats CM Punk. Sorry, Punk, nothing against you. But, you know, it's just like, I'm just sick and tired of seeing the same faces with the title. LA Knight hasn't had the championship. Deserves the championship. Is overhyped. It's over the top. Like, come on. Like, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. Give it to LA Knight. It was the perfect time right now to give that championship to LA Knight to hold down to either the pay-per-view before WrestleMania or before WrestleMania, because come on, man, I don't know, I just get frustrated. Or let him win, or let him hold on to the title, let him, you know, retain the title at WrestleMania, and something else happens further down the line, SummerSlam or something, you know. But it would have been the perfect time because LA Knight, like, they just ain't doing too much with him. It would have been perfect right now to see LA Knight, being the fact that Seth got injured. LA Knight is champion. You know, let him hold on the title for a while. Let him be happy at 42 years old as champion. Excuse me, at 43. He's about to be 43. He's 42. I'm going to be 42. He's about to be 43. But that would have been fire, man, to see my man LA Knight, Scorpio, yeah, as a WWE World Heavyweight Champion. But of course, you know, we got Jey Uso versus CM Punk. Nothing against Jey Uso, because I love Jey Uso. He's not a Scorpio. You know, us Scorpios gotta stick together. And when I met LA Knight in Fanatic Fest 2 years ago, he was so chill, man. Like, yo, it's so chill. Like, you could chill with the dude. You feel me? My man was a US champion at the time, and he was sitting down on the couch with all the fans playing WWE 2K24, bro. Like, come on, who does that? Sitting in the couch, no security, with the fans chilling, blah blah blah, just playing, beating the fans' ass at that. You feel me? So I walked by because I'm nice in the game, and I was like, yo, I got next. He looks at me and was like, yeah. I didn't get the chance to play him because, of course, trying to take all these photo ops or whatever the case may be. But man, it would have been lovely to have that match against LA Knight, because I would have took the fight to him. He would have been like, okay. But you know, I got to talk to him, took a picture with him. We had a good little conversation before they called me off guard with the picture, because I was telling him I was so proud of seeing him with the championship, seeing him take the title off Logan Paul, that I had a feeling he was going to be the dude to take the title of Logan Paul. That I was talking about this in my live stream, podcast, whatever you want to call it, on YouTube for months now. And being the fact that it did happen the way I said it was gonna happen, I was definitely hyped. He appreciated, showed me love. We talked and had a good laugh, and then out of nowhere, they was just like, "You guys ready?" We both turned to the side. He and they caught me off guard. Like, I was just like, "Bro, it's a good picture," but at the same time, I look like a fanboy for real because I was just laughing. So I try to like play it off like I wasn't smirking too much, and they called me like I was just like, you know. I was like, "Bro, come on." Yeah, let me show you guys a picture. You guys think I'm bullshitting? Use my language. Let me show you guys. I seen that picture and I was like, damn. I was like, they got me. They got me. But it was just too funny. Because I was not expecting me to come out of that. But I had a great time. Got to meet my guy. You know, he was US champion at the time. You know what I'm saying, bro? I was just like, I wasn't mad, but at the same time, I was like, damn, like, can I get a heads up? Like, you. But it was just like, nope. This one right here, you see? Perfect. It popped up. He was having a good laugh. My man posed. He was professional. They caught me off guard. I try to be professional. But they was just like, nope. Come on, focus. There you go. But he was chill. He was mad chill. He was so chill. I had a good time with LA. So chill, so down to earth, you know. Definitely a good dude. You can tell. Because you got some Scorpions. I'm a Scorpio, so I can tell you straight up now. You got some Scorpions that we assholes. We assholes. And we earned that title right. I mean, I'm a chill ass dude. I'm a good dude. I'm down to earth. I'll take my shirt off my back for anybody that I got love for. But you cross me, you won't even see it coming. You won't even see it coming. That's all I gotta say. I'll be smiling in your face and punch you in the face at the same time. Like, bah! Like, yeah, for real. Like the old me. I gotta say the old me because I'm not 21 no more, you know. But like, yeah, back in the days, like, you know, and I spoke about this before my live stream because, you know, being a single dad for years, like I had to like bite my mouth a lot when raising my two boys because I didn't want to see my boys once more into foster homes, just because, you know, I was raising them on my own and didn't, you know, want to put my kids in danger or risk my freedom because I couldn't control my temper. So now that my kids are bigger, you know, it's like sometimes I question myself, like, yo, what's up with me? Like, what happened to me? Like, did I get soft or something? You know? But it's not even that, man. It's just more like I got wiser, you know? And I realized that not everything deserves a reaction. And sometimes the best thing to do is just to walk away from a situation instead of just entertaining it. Because I was lucky enough to be able to still have my freedom even though I was a little wild, you know? But at the same time, it came to the conclusion where like, yo, I can't keep doing this because at the end of the day, I'm going to lose my freedom one day. And what's going to happen to my kids? Yo, bro, facts, because as a Scorpio, bro, I have to say, we good-hearted people. I know I am. I'm sure you are. And we so like got a pure, like I said, certain individuals, certain Scorpios, but certain of us have a pure gold heart. You feel me? Like a good ass heart. And one of my boys was like, "Yo, not for nothing, I know you're a good dude. You know why? Because you have a lot of passion in you for what you do for your kids and what you do as a man and that you do, you know, in your household." And there was like, and sometimes when you show emotion, that doesn't make you weak, bro. That makes you a good-hearted person. That means you're really pure and good inside, because not a lot of people have that anymore. A lot of people lost their morals and their beliefs and their way of life. And my boy brought that up to me, and I was just like, you know, there's things that you don't really see. My boy was like, nah, bro, don't ever think that, you know, you're weak. He's like, hell no. He's like, you're a good dude. And I was like, I appreciate that, bro. And it's funny because I'm an October I'm a November Scorpio. I'm November 14th, and it's like I feel like I'm a positive Scorpio. Even though don't get me wrong, I have my dark moments where I'm like, yo, don't fuck around, you know. But it's like, nah, I try to be positive and always like leave everything in God's hands, regardless of what's going on in my life. I just look at it like I said earlier, not everything deserves a reaction, and you just gotta leave it in God's hands. And hey, not wish bad on anybody, and you know, yes, sir. 11/11. Oh man, 11/11. I'm 11/14. My niece is 11/15. I think also Macho Man's 11/15. Um, Today's Edge's birthday. I believe yesterday was MVP's birthday. Chris Jericho's birthday was sometime last week. We got a lot. We got a no. Chris Jericho's birthday is actually coming up. Excuse me. Chris Jericho's birthday is actually coming up on the 8th of November. So he's gonna be in Comic Con. No, excuse me, it's the 9th. He's gonna be in Comic Con the 8th, but the 9th he's not gonna be there. I was like, damn, Jericho, why you gonna do me like that, bro? I wanted to meet you, bro. Like you couldn't be there on the 8th, at the 9th too, bro. Like I go to work on my birthday. Why you can go to work on your birthday, bro? Like what makes you so special? What have I become? You know, I was like, damn, man, I wanted to meet Jericho, but he's not gonna be there. So I was like, all right, bet. Like I said, you know, I got feedback from this money, so I'm hoping to go because I really want to meet, you know, Sting and Ric Flair. Tomorrow's never promised, bro. That's how I look at it, you know. Tomorrow's never promised, and if this AI3 Atlantis thing is really coming for Earth, and you know we don't know what's gonna happen, then hey, guess what? I can at least say, you know what? I got to meet such and such. I got to meet such and such. I got to meet such and such, and I just, you know. Tomorrow's never promised, bro. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go out with a bang, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't paying my rent. I ain't paying nobody. I don't owe nobody no money in the streets, so I'm good. But the landlord, nah, let me stop. You want your money? Come see me. And then it's like this whole thing with the, you know, the benefits being cut off. I don't get food stamps. You know, I used to get food stamps when my boys was younger, and you know they came in handy. But I don't get food stamps, and now it's like everybody that their food stamps are getting cut off. It sucks, man, because I know how hard it is to put food on the table, and you know, just stab myself, but I'm good. Here in my household, you know, is a little struggle, and we have what? 4 people living here. Myself, my girlfriend, my kids, you know, and we all help each other out. And sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes we argue about things because it's just human nature, you know. We get frustrated. Things come out and people assume things and it's not the case, and you know, it's just things in life that happen. You know, I don't hold it against nobody. I try to get over shit. But it's just hard. It's hard, and just in general. And then I'm trying to get a second job, man. As you said there, Indeed. I've been applying on Indeed for God knows how long. Look, I even forgot to tell you guys that I was unboxing this. I'm talking. Here we are unboxing Series 95 Elite Collection. Bobby Lashley. My guy right here, Bobby Lashley. I remember when Bobby won the championship. I was hyped. I was one of those dudes that was going for Bobby. I don't know if you remember, bro, but I was hyped for Bobby when he won the championship. But you know, it's just rough in general. And this Atlas thing that's heading towards Earth. And I'm not trying to get off subject here, but it's just realistic shit, you know? That a lot of people want to sit there and ignore. Yes, we're talking about wrestling. Yes, we're talking about figures. But this tells you as humans and individuals and people that we have these things in the back of our minds. Because the reason why I'm bringing this up is because earlier I was watching stuff online and stuff on the news, and it was talking about Atlas and all this stuff, and how this thing is gonna be here sooner than later. And you know, at first they thought it was a comet, but being that they got pictures from space the other day on some telescope there, they see now that this comet that they thought it was a comet, which comet, if you don't know what is a comet, is a rock. They thought it was a rock. It's not a rock because it's shooting exhaust out. So it's like, bro, what the fuck is going on? Like, we getting ready for, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because we ain't getting food stamps. I don't get food stamps, but nobody's getting food stamps no more. So it's like, what's up? What's going on? Like, be real. We gonna get ready for some, you know what I'm saying? Like, I come in peace at the end of the day, but if you touching me, we're gonna go fight. Nah, you're good, bro. I don't even know what you posted because I didn't get to see it. You're good, bro. Text me on Instagram. Because like I said, it's just getting hard in general, you know, and I'm just trying to be, you know, realistic. And shout out to YouTube, you know, appreciate YouTube. I do apologize for dropping that bomb and cursing sometimes. I have a wrestling figure channel. I talk wrestling. I'm a wrestling fan, hardcore wrestling fan, which trying not to curse, but I'm not perfect. So I do apologize to YouTube and to the wrestling community. If there's any kids watching, I say here all the time, my channel is not for kids. I do collect wrestling figures, but it's an adult wrestling figure channel. Like, it's an adult wrestling figure channel. We talk wrestling. Yes, I do collect figures, but we're grown-ass men talking about things in life. And sometimes our emotion gets the best of us and we drop an F-bomb or we say something like shit, you know, and stuff like that. And I do apologize. I don't mean to say that again because, you know, I'm just being honest. So I apologize to YouTube, and I do apologize also to the community and anybody that's watching. If you have kids watching, shame on you. But, you know, just being real. But yeah, we got Bobby Lashley out. There's my guy right here. I'm so glad that he's doing his thing in AEW. Even though I knew Bobby Lashley was going to do his thing. Because anywhere you put Bobby Lashley, come on, man. This is Bobby Lashley. My man is no joke. But we got Bobby Lashley out the box. Series 95, WWE Universal Champion. Or WWE Undisputed Champion, may I say. Out the box, comes with 2 hands. But yeah, you know, I'm trying to go to Comic-Con. If you guys want to help me out, my Cash App info is in the bottom of the screen. Right there it says Thursday Night Wrestling Talk. Thursday Night Wrestling Takeover, plus unboxing, plus reviews. Help me for my B-Day. Cash App info, $Marvelous 83. Let me see, that's correct, because I don't want to, you know, put that out there and then it's not correct, and then you guys are sending money to the wrong account, even though I feel like I'm not gonna get any money, and I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not begging for it, you know. But if, hey, somebody was to be like, yeah, I want to send Marvelous some money because it's his birthday, I appreciate it. Look at that, it's wrong, so I'm glad I looked it up because somebody would have been getting my money. That's crazy. There we go. There we go. But like I say, you know, you guys want to help me out, appreciate it. You guys can't, I understand. I'm not gonna be like, you know, you guys are supposed to show me some love. Nah, I'm not like that. Love you, little bro. I'll be there next time. Gotta get back to work, bro. I appreciate you. Love you too, my man. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you guys enjoy your birthday if I don't talk to you. But yeah, bro, be safe. Thank you so much for stopping by. But yeah, you know, you guys want to help out, my Cash App info is there. Help your boy. See what else we got here. This figure here, I am not gonna unbox, but I do want to show because it is Halloween tomorrow. We're kind of having like a Halloween theme for, you know, tomorrow. I want to show you guys this WWE Elite Collection Ghostbusters series, The Rock. I got this in my collection now for a while. You guys know I'm a big Ghostbusters fan. and dying to get the whole collection, which is Stone Cold Steve Austin, John Cena, The Rock, and Shawn Michaels, and also The Undertaker. I would love to come across this collection, just missing 4 figures, which is Stone Cold Steve Austin, John Cena, The Rock, John Cena, Shawn Michaels, and The Undertaker. If you guys know anybody that's had this wave and is trying to get rid of it for a reasonable price, let me know. Hit me up on Instagram. Let your boy Jay, aka Marv, know. Yo, Marv, I found that Elite Collection Gold Buster wave you're missing. If you're interested, reach out to me and we'll talk. But yeah, everybody, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's figures. But before we get off, let me show you guys a new edition. We have Mr. Ricky Saints as the new NXT champion. Sick card. Shout out to Ricky Saints. Keep holding it down. Put him away. There we go. Put him away. We got a Dominic Mysterio card also over here. But yeah, appreciate all you guys that tuned in tonight. Appreciate the love. Don't forget to smash that like button. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's unboxings and also Dark WE and AEW figures. Happy Halloween. Stay safe out there. Collect what you love. Make sure your kids are safe. Check the candies. Check their bag before they eat anything. And once again, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Happy Halloween. Stay safe out there. Collect what you love and stay marvelous. Peace out. And let's go, because tomorrow is trick-or-treating time. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much. God bless.